Aloha everyone, and welcome back to Aloha Jen's Beauty Blog. For those of you that are new here, hi, my name is Jen and I am a licensed esthetician in the state of California. Well, welcome to today's video, which is a Sunday facial. This is my new series that I'm starting on YouTube. I started it actually last weekend, where every Sunday, mostly every Sunday, I will be coming on here and doing a weekly facial with you guys. This week's facial features the brand Lemieux. I am completely obsessed with Lemieux. I have loved every product that I've tried within the last, I would say, almost 2 months. This brand is such a beautiful hidden gem, and I've gone crazy. I have just gone crazy with this brand. For you out there who are estheticians working in the treatment room, I would highly recommend looking into adding Lemieux into your services. They have some beautiful professional products such as hydrogel mask or hydro jelly mask and some other gems too, but these products are absolutely gorgeous. They're great for those of you who have sensitive skin with aging concerns or just sensitive skin in general, and you're having a hard time trying to find the right actives to treat your aging concerns. Their hyaluronic acid formulation is absolutely gorgeous. It's one of the best formulations of hyaluronic acid I've used on my skin to where I actually see results with it. So let's get into this facial, shall we? So today's facial, there are some new products. There's a new device, and some of these products are going to be first impressions. I went crazy over the Labor Day weekend sales last week, and I picked up, quite a few items. I did spread the love between Art of Skincare, Skin Beautiful RX, and Lemieux because I love all three, and I like to spread the love that way. So I'm going to go in the order of the products of how I applied them to my skin in this facial. So this is my skin after the facial. I gave myself this facial this morning, and here is my skin after. I do have my Colorescience Flex on, which I demonstrate for you in this video too. It's the only product of that is not Lemieux in this facial. Everything that I put on my skin otherwise besides my SPF and my makeup is actually Lemieux. So first off, what we do is we cleanse our skin, and I picked up the Peptide Foam Cleanser. Now you guys have to excuse me, I'm a little bit tired today. It's been a crazy weekend. I haven't gotten any rest this weekend, and I have a really busy week this week, so I'm a little off. So I'm gonna read you the product description, but you guys can check out the ingredients of these products to make sure that they are right for you and your skin. The product description gives it a really good detail on how these products are going to work for your skin and what they're all about. So the Peptide Foam Cleanser retails for $28. It says, wash away the years with this luxurious peptide-enriched facial souffle that foams away makeup and other surface impurities while improving moisture retention, elasticity, and firmness. Leaves skin soft, supple, while age-defying peptides and natural botanical oils help promote a healthy, youthful glow. Yes, I do find that this is true with this cleanser. It is pretty cleansing, but it's not cleansing to where, not like a deep cleanser where it makes your skin feel stripped. It is beautiful. I really, really enjoy it. It won't be an everyday cleanser for me, but I will be working it into my routine from time to time. So there's the cleanser, beautiful cleanser. I show you it in the facial, which will you'll go into after this little intro of me introducing you to these products. So the next step we're going to go into is a second cleanse, exfoliation, and extractions, and this is where the device comes in, a new device. So I picked up the Skin Perfector. This is a 4-in-1 tool. It is an ultrasonic scrubber spatula. So with the ultrasonic scrubber spatula, you can cleanse, exfoliate, extract, and infuse your skincare in the skin. So it's a 4-in-1 tool. I love ultrasonic spatulas and I love this. I was so impressed. Today was my first time using it. I was so impressed with this. This is a mighty little guy here. When you turn it on, it doesn't seem mighty, but once you get it on the skin, especially for extractions, oh my gosh, it is so easy. Love, love, love. So happy with this purchase. So the Skin Perfector retails for $189, and I'm going to read you the details of this. So it resonates at 28,000 ultrasonic vibrations per a second. And the description says, frustrated by large pores and blackheads, it's time for this award-winning ultrasonic beauty tool that painlessly extracts blackheads, shrinks pores, deep cleanses skin, and even infuses topical and treatments. Professional strength ultrasonic waves visibly improve lines and wrinkles, pores, texture, clarity after every treatment. And I will tell you, I was just so impressed because this is the first ultrasonic spatula that I've tried that's non-professional that actually really works. I love everything about this tool and highly recommend it, especially if you have a lot of congestion, if you have sensitive skin and you have blackheads and you can't get extractions because maybe they cause broken capillaries or it's too aggressive for your skin. I recommend getting an ultrasonic spatula, and especially this one because it was so easy. I could not believe this stuff was coming out of my pores, which you'll see in the video. So let me show you what comes in this. When you get it, your Skin Perfector. So you have your Skin Perfector here. You have a DC charging cord that plugs into the wall here. And this is what it looks like. And then it plugs into the bottom. And here is your spatula. It has a cover. Now you have 4 modes. You have low, which you would use for exfoliating and cleansing for those of you that have sensitive skin. You have low pulse, which would be for product penetration. You have high, which is for cleansing and exfoliating and extractions for those who don't have sensitive skin. For those of you that have sensitive skin, you can try the high mode, but you have to be really, really careful because it is pretty good. And then you have high pulse, which is for infusing your products. And you just turn it on here and you use this mode button to switch in between the different modes. It's so easy to use. I love that you don't have to worry about holding on to the sides to, you know, create the ions, but it's so good. And I love how the spatula is shaped. It's thinner than most I've used. Others are pretty thick in here and it's not as easy to get blackheads out or exfoliate the skin. This does a beautiful job. Love, love, love. So that's the Skin Perfector. So we do that. And as I'm filming this intro, I haven't looked at the demo video to see if I'm able to keep the sound on while I'm filming and talking at the same time, because ultrasonic spatulas, sometimes because of the technology with the ultrasonic vibrations, can be at a high pitch noise that it messes with your sound equipment when filming. So along with this, you get a really nice detailed manual, and then you have a 1-year warranty card that you have to fill out and send in, okay? And then don't throw out the box, because on the box is the actual serial number for your device. So make sure you hang on to that. All right, and then the next step we go into is using the oxygen infuser, which I don't really have to go over, but I've done a whole separate video on the oxygen infuser. I have mine drying out right now, my tool and my flask, because I used it this morning for the facial. So I go into putting in the EGF DNA Serum. the TGF Booster Serum with the Essence Toner as my activator. The reason why I went in with the Essence Toner as my activator is because I did freshly exfoliate my skin, and my skin has been dehydrated all week because I was sick this week and my body wasn't hanging on to hydration. So I have been needing to up my hydration game this week with my skin. So I went in with this. I love this. If you have really dehydrated skin, this is great to use after you shave too, as an aftershave, but this is loaded with peptides. It's kind of like a thicker consistency, almost serum-like. So hydrating, so hydrating. It is like a very tall drink of water for the skin. I used this last night in my infuser, just like how I used it today. And my skin was so hydrated that I looked so dewy and so youthful when I went out with my friends last night. But love, love, love. So with the EGF DNA Serum, it's a growth factor. That is the serum right here. And it says, meet the must-have repair serum for anyone over 30 years old. Revolutionary complex with proprietary epidermal growth factor targets damaged, inflamed, and aging skin. Self-activating and energizing youth molecules enhance texture, encourage renewal, and restore a radiant glow. Ideal post-procedure serum, and that's the reason why I use it. So I use epidermal growth factors, or growth factors in general, to repair and regenerate my skin. They're perfect to use after a procedure such as an aggressive exfoliation, microneedling, laser, anything like that, and you want to include them in your everyday skincare. Now with the EGF DNA Serum, this is not a vegan product, and it has conditioned animal media in it. So, and I believe they get their stem cells from pig intestines, just so you know. Another thing I want to point out about this product, and you have to be really careful with your growth factors if you've had skin cancer or if you have precancerous lesions on your skin, because they can accelerate that cancer. So you always want to make sure to check that your growth factors are oncology safe, just so you know. And this one is not, and I don't believe that this one is acne safe either. So they do have another growth factor, epidermal growth factor. It's the stem cell EGF. That one has rose stem cells in it and also argan stem cells in it, along with the other ingredients like this one has. That is next on my wish list. That one is, you know, for a little bit more of aging skin, more repairing. So that's this, and this retails for $115. One thing I forgot to mention with the Skin Perfector, I do use the IsoCell Recovery Solution. You guys know this has been around forever. I just love this. This is a must in my routine, whether it be for a toner, microcurrent, using in the O2 infuser, and now with the Skin Perfector. This really does wonders for your Skin Perfector treatment, and I highly recommend using this when you're using the Skin Perfector. So next we're going to go into the TGF Booster. So the TGF Booster is a love for me. I love the serum so much. So the TGF Booster, they call it a Snapback Youth Serum. So no, that's not the TGF Booster. Here's the TGF Booster. I apologize for that. What is it? Milky Supercharged Youth Serum powered by transforming growth factor beta to create bouncier, tighter skin, dubbed Collagen Kickstart. This line-filling serum creates bouncier, tighter skin on contact, supercharged with transforming growth factors. This best-selling anti-aging serum actively plumps fine lines and wrinkles while boosting the power of your entire skincare routine. So this helps with ingredient absorption too, by the way. This is a vegan product. It's plant-based, just so you know. This is a great serum to add in with your oxygen infuser cocktails. It's great to apply before your sheet mask. It's great to apply under those bio needle sheet masks that they have now for under the eyes and right here on your forehead, and also the under eye mask. This is a wonderful serum. I absolutely love, love, love. And this retails for $70. So one thing that I love about Lemieux is that these products, they have beautiful ingredient decks, and the price is kept in that semi-affordable line. It's not luxury pricing, but it's not too expensive either. So I just really love the price point of these products. So, and with our next serum, so I infuse that into my skin with the oxygen infuser, and then I go in with the RX Complex Serum. So I'm gonna read you the description of the RX Complex Serum because I really love this serum too. This is an all-in-one multitasking serum. It says, too busy for a multi-step regimen. Just can't decide which serums to layer. You can still erase the traces of time with an all-in-one Skin Perfecting Award winner. This easy one serum solution for anyone on the go helps delete lines, wrinkles, fade out dark spots, balance uneven skin tone and texture, and empower a radiant glow in just one step. So this serum does have vitamin C in it, just so you know. I'm not sure the percentage. I love this serum. I loved it from the first moment I tried it. I got 3 sample sachets of this, and I've been using them, and I just really, really love it. I've been using it at night because this just, covers all the bases for me at night, and I wanted to be able to work it into my skincare routine and test it, because I find that most of these serums that say that they're all-in-one truly aren't all-in-one. This one, I feel that does. This would be a great serum to travel with. This is a great serum for those of you who don't have a lot of time to do your skincare and you just need one serum that does it all for you. You're not into layering your products. You just want a simplified routine. This is a go-to. Check it out. I have been loving it. It is so good. I also have been testing their vitamin C serum for during the day. That is a wonderful vitamin C. If those of you who have sensitivities to vitamin C, I would highly recommend you check it out because I have been loving it. All right, so from there, we go into my new mask, and I love this mask so much. I'm going to pull it up here so I can read you the description. This is the BioCell Plus mask. It says, brighten and clarify. So this is a biocellulose mask. I'm not sure if this one is LED compatible, but I just found out that the new Pro Firm Face Glow mask and the Pro Firm Neck Contour mask are LED compatible. So you can use them with your LED light devices. How cool is that? These are my other favorite sheet masks. I love these. I never want to be out of these. I love these. And I have to tell you, I love this one too. So for this one, it says, meet our serum soaked icy sheet mask that drenches skin in wrinkle plumping peptides. Skin firming collagen and glow powering MAP, which is magnesium adsorbyl phosphate, which is a form of vitamin C. Pumping life and youth back into every cell, lines vanish, radiance reappears, and skin is reborn into a firmer, tighter, brighter version of its former self. Now, I have to tell you that my skin looked like crap at the beginning of this facial, and this really did give it life back. I just noticed, like, after I applied all my makeup, that everything just really looked plump and brighter, and I look more awake, and my skin looks flawless. As my husband said, you look flawless. So this is a winner for me. Another beautiful sheet mask. I have to tell you, Lemieux sheet masks, I think, are my absolute favorite. Knowing that you can use these ones under LED, which I am going to test for you guys, I love it. Amazing sheet mask. Love, 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 highly recommend. Before I put that on, I did skip out one thing, is I did do my cocktail of the Oh My Glow Activator and the Oh My Glow Serum with a couple of drops of the TGF Booster for product absorption. So I did do that. I've already talked about these and you guys have heard me gloat about this, and I'm not gonna go over those, but I have to tell you, I'm so in love with my ionized oxygen infuser and the Oh My Glow products. I can't live without those. They're part of my skincare routine. I use them twice a day in my skincare routine. And when I don't use them, I really notice it. Like Friday, I was procrastinating getting ready for work and I was short on time with my skincare. So I skipped that part of my skincare and I really felt it. Those really help keep the hydration in your skin and maintain that beautiful glow. Oh my gosh, love, love, love the Oh My Glow products. All right, so after the BioCell mask, we go into my eye cream and my moisturizer. So for my eye cream, I picked up the Lemieux Eye Wrinkle Corrector. So the Lemieux Eye Wrinkle Corrector, it says, "Hello, bright eyes. This genius eye lifting complex airbrushes away fine lines, wrinkles, puffiness, and dark circles. Skin firming peptides, vitamins, Kupaku butter, and mega potent ginseng extract help enhance circulation and restore elasticity for a smoother, brighter, unforgettable look." Now, for this eye cream, I have been enjoying it. I've only been using it since Tuesday, so it's a new product for me. I love the texture. I love the way it feels around my eyes. It keeps them really nice and bouncy. It's the perfect amount of hydration, but it's too early for me to tell you whether this is a winner for me or not. I will definitely keep you posted. For my moisturizer, so this isn't classified as a moisturizer. It's actually classified as a serum. This is their Collagen Peptide Serum. This is supposed to lift and firm and define those facial contours. This is like a lotion consistency. And I've read that a lot of people, especially like for my skin type where I have combination and in the summertime I tend to run a little bit oilier, that they love this as a moisturizer. So I decided to pick it up. I had a couple samples that I used and I loved the way it felt on my skin. So I wanted to try this as my daytime moisturizer because I'm looking to switch that out currently. So I wanted to give this a try and it has such a rave reviews. So I said, why not? The other moisturizers that Lemieux carries, there's two really light ones, the Sheer Hydration, which is too light for my skin, but my husband loves that one. So that's great for oily skin types, and their Essence Lotion, I believe it's called, and that's great for oilier skin types. And then they have the 24-hour Age Defy cream and the BioCell cream. So those seem to be a little bit on the heavier side, but I'm keeping them on my list because I think they may be perfect for my skin in the winter time. So with the Collagen Peptide Serum, let me read you the description. It says, "Defy gravity and target sagging in one luscious drop at a time. Creamy skin firming serum plumps and tightens the appearance of sagging facial contours while intensifying suppleness and renewing elasticity for a firmer, more lifted, ageless look." So there you have it. So this is a little bit pricey for me for a moisturizer, but I wanted to try it because, like I said, I've like completely fallen head over heels for Lemieux, and I really want to try as much as I can of this line because I find that for those of us that have sensitive skin, it's hard to find the right products, and you don't hear too much about this brand. I like their price points, I love their ingredient decks, and everything I've tried has just been amazing. Now, one thing that I wanted to use in this facial that I didn't get to use because I did it during the day instead of the evening, which is their Perfect Renewal System. This is a 10% mandelic, And this is, it says, skin perfecting system clears congested pores, improves uneven skin tone, and reduces the appearance of fine lines and blemishes. Features 10% mandelic acid to enhance cellular turnover, while hyaluronic acid, vitamin B, and alpha-arbutin promote a soft, smooth, and radiant complexion. My idea was that for this is to use this once a week for exfoliation and to help brighten my skin. They have a couple of different of these systems on their website, but I'm going to open it and show you what it looks like. So you have your pads here. Does it say how many pads are in here? I think there's 30 pads. So they're separate. So you have your pads here, and then you have your solution here. So when you're ready to start it, you pour the solution in here, saturate your pads, and just make sure you keep your lid closed. So I will try this very, very soon and report back to you. Maybe we'll come on and do another facial. I don't have a name for this facial yet. I'm going to do it a couple more times and I'll come up with a name, and then I'll probably do it again to where it's a bit better of a filming format. As I said, I've been a little bit off and I'm kind of a little bit all over the place, and I apologize for that. So I am going to let you guys go into the demonstration now, and I'm going to leave you here. I just wanted to let you guys know that I am in the process of revamping my skincare routine, incorporating Lemieux and Victoria DN peptides. Soon, when I have my skincare routine perfected, I will come back on and show you my full routine that I'm going to continue out with you. I am going to let you know that I'm probably going to stop using the Adipeau cream, the night cream, because it does contain the 2 forms of retinol. And I'm just not comfortable with using the retinol on my skin, especially when I've been spending so much time outside. I've noticed that my skin, I'm starting to get a little bit of hyperpigmentation, and I know it's from the retinol. So I want to kind of eliminate that out of my skincare routine until like probably winter comes, but I will be continuing to use the Adipeau serum during the day. So I'm going to rework my skincare routine. And that's why, you know, I've been sitting here testing Lemieux, because I'm trying to figure out how I want to implement this into my routine, because I love all these products. I love, love, love. All right, enough of this. And by the way, I did pick up all these products on my own. Nothing is sponsored. Nothing was sent to me. So I invested in this with my own money to share with you guys. All right, so if you like this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. I'm sending you all so much love and light, and I will see you in the next one. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye. Aloha, everyone, and welcome to the Sunday facial featuring Lemieux. So we're going to get started with our facial by cleansing my skin first. Now, one of the products that we won't be using in this facial today, which I really wanted to, but since I'm doing this facial during the day and I still have a lot of sunlight going on, and I'm probably going to be stepping outside or being near a window, is the Perfect Renewal System, because this has 10% mandelic acid in it. And so I do not want this on my skin, even if I have SPF on, to cause any more photosensitivity or sun damage. So we're going to skip this today. But if I was going to apply this to my skin today, I would use it after the skin perfector, when we do the second cleanse by exfoliating, cleansing, and doing extractions. After I would wipe my face and wait for the skin to dry, I would go in with the Perfect Renewal pad, wipe it all over my face and my neck, let it absorb into my skin, and then I would go in with my next product after this is fully absorbed into the skin and dry. But I will keep you guys posted on that. So we are going to go in with the Peptide Foam Cleanser. So I used this last night, and I used it to remove my makeup, and I have to tell you, this is pretty cleansing. It does remove your makeup and your sunscreen. I pretty much think that this could be like a one and done cleanser. I did find that it does really cleanse the skin, and it kind of did make my skin feel a little bit tight. It's definitely more cleansing than my other cleansers. And I noticed that with Lemieux cleansers, they are pretty concentrated, and they give you sort of like a deeper clean than most cleansers I've tried. I've tried their phytonutrient cleanser before I picked that up to try with microcurrent. It's a great cleanser, but it was just like a little bit too much for my skin. So I'm just gonna take some water and go ahead and dampen my skin. So this is for, it says for firm and restore for normal to dry skin. All right. Okay, so next what I'm gonna do is add a little bit of water. Here's the texture. It's kind of like a souffle-like texture. There's some like sort of iridescence to it. I'm just gonna add a little bit of water to it and kind of foam it up in my hands and apply it to my skin. It feels really nice on the skin. It has a nice light clean scent to it. So I'm just adding more water. Giving myself a really good cleanse. So this morning I woke up and I took Misha for a walk, and I've been doing my chores. I haven't worked out yet today. I'm thinking about doing some yoga. I've kind of been slacking on my walking this weekend because I got up too late and the sun was already too high outside for me to go to where it'd be hot. And then here where I live in an area where we have a lot of rattlesnakes. So if I'm not out the door by 8 o'clock to go for my walk, there's no way I'm gonna go because I'm gonna run into a rattlesnake, and I just don't want to take that chance because snakes freak me out. Okay, so now we're gonna go in and remove this cleanser. By the way, this Art of Skincare Tassie is amazing. I really, really love these. I have 3 of them. Highly, highly recommend them. All right, so I'm gonna take an Artist Skincare Lush Cloth, and I'm using these today because I found last night when I removed this cleanser with my microfiber cloth, it was a little bit aggressive. So, and I don't want to be rough on my skin because we're going to exfoliate it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and remove this. So I do have some stagnant fluid in my face. I was a bad girl last night, and we went out to dinner and I had a cheat meal. I had bread. I had, some salty food. We went to a steakhouse. I had steak. I had sauteed mushrooms. I had an artichoke, and I had some mac and cheese. And I had a couple glasses of wine, and I'm really feeling it today. And it shows in my face. And I have been like trying to get my hydration levels back up since a Tuesday. And it's been a little bit tough because I had a stomach bug. So this facial is going to be perfect because it's going to flood my skin with a lot of hydration. I've been using the Lemieux Essence Toner in my O2 infuser to infuse my their EGF DNA and TGF into my skin, and that's really helped with the hydration levels of my skin. But since I had the stomach thing going on from eating some bad greens, it's like I'm having a hard time holding on to the hydration. I've been doing electrolytes, drinking a lot of water and coconut water like all morning. And of course, you know, last night having a couple glasses of wine. Didn't really do myself justice, but you know, I had to live, and I really enjoy wine. And then we didn't go to bed till late because we went to go visit my best friend at their brewery. So my best friend, the only time I really get to see her is if I go to her brewery, because they just opened up their brewery not too long ago. Well, it's been open for a couple years, but their tap room, they have a tap room now, and you know, it's a new business and they don't really have that many employees just yet, you know, because it's still growing. So she's working every Friday and Saturday. And so I don't really get to see her that often because she lives at a distance. So we had some fun. Gotta live, right? Okay, so now that that cleanser is off my skin, and I'd have to say that it definitely feels better today than it did last night. My skin does feel soft and smooth. So, and by the way, this isn't a cleanser I would recommend to use with microcurrent, because there is some oils in this, I believe. And I do feel that it does leave that feeling on my skin. Yes, there's olive fruit oil, argan oil in here, shea butter. So I would not recommend to use this cleanser with your microcurrent. And just, you know, just so you guys know, just with everything here that I'm talking about, or in general, please check out the ingredients to see if it's right for you. Just because like I don't have any sensitivities to it and I love it doesn't mean it's necessarily right for you. But I will tell you, if you have sensitive skin, Lemieux, I think, is a great line for you to look into. I just really love everything I've tried, and it doesn't cause any irritation. And there's a lot of people who have sensitive aging skin that really love this line for their skin. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go in with the Isocell Recovery Solution and the Skin Perfector. So the Skin Perfector is an ultrasonic scrubber spatula. With an ultrasonic scrubber spatula, you can cleanse, exfoliate, extract, and infuse your skincare into the skin. So we're going to use it for cleansing, exfoliating, and extracting. So you have 4 modes, which is, the first mode is low, and then the second mode would be low. Let's just turn on. It might freak Misha out, just so you know, because it sounds, I hope it doesn't mess with the volume. So you have, when you turn it on, you have low mode, and you press the mode button, it goes to low pulse. You press it again, it goes to high mode. Press it again, and it goes to high pulse. Now, what are these modes for? So low mode by itself is for cleansing, exfoliating, for those of you that have sensitive skin. Low pulse is for product infusion for those of you that have sensitive skin. High mode is for cleansing and exfoliating and extracting for pretty much everyone. And then high pulse is for infusing your products into your skin. Now, when you use this, you have to have slip on the skin. So what we are going to do is we are going to cleanse and exfoliate and extract. And the perfect solution to use with that is the Isocell Recovery Solution. Because of the minerals in here, it's gonna help cleanse and like bubble all the dirt and oils out of the skin. And also the minerals are perfect to use with this to help your products absorb. And then it also combats irritation in the skin. So we're gonna do this in sections. So I'm gonna start off with this side, but here is my skin after I cleansed it. And I'm just gonna go on this side first. I'm gonna turn it on, and we're gonna, all right guys, I'm so sorry about that. The sound of the ultrasonic spatula really scares Misha. She can hear it. It's like, it is a high pitch. It's not really that loud to where I can hear it, but it really bothers her ears. So I had to take her out. So just in case the sound gets funky with this, because sometimes the ultrasonic spatulas can mess with this sound equipment with your filming stuff, your filming equipment, sorry. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go in with the ultrasonic spatula or the Lemieux Skin Perfector. I'm going to use it in high mode to cleanse and exfoliate my skin. And I'm going to do it in sections. And then I'm also going to go around my nose and my chin and around in this area to do extractions. And with the Skin Perfector, you get this 20 times magnifying mirror. And I'm going to hold it and do these extractions while I'm filming. So this is going to be really easy for me so you can kind of see what I'm doing. But normally what I do is I just take the edge of it and just, put a little pressure on the pore, and this, the vibrations and from the sonic spatula wiggles those blackheads and extra dirt and debris that are kind of stuck there in the pores if they're meant to come out. So that's why when you use this, and you're using it for cleansing and exfoliating and cleaning out those pores with extractions, you want to make sure that your skin is hydrated from the inside out. Because if your skin is hydrated from the inside out, it will release those debris out of the pores easier. So I will be using the Lemieux IsoCell Recovery Solution in sections as I go. So I'm going to spray it in those sections that I'm working, and then I'm not going to use it all over at once. I'm just going to spray it in sections. So right now I'm going to spray it here on my cheek, close my eye, make sure the skin is nice and damp. And then I will tell you that, what was I going to say? I totally slipped my mind. Oh, when you're using this for cleansing, exfoliating, and extractions, you want to make sure that the tip is down. I got some of that in my eye. And then the time when you use this when the tip is up is when you're infusing products into your skin. So let's go. So I'm turning it on, and I'm going to take my mode button and take it all the way over to high. And then I'm going to go just like this. I'm not putting much pressure on the skin, but you want to make sure that you keep your eye closed, because as this is moving along the skin, there's a mist that's coming up. And it does get into your eye like it just did mine. So I'm just slowly going across my skin, moving from in to out. I really like the way this feels on the skin compared to my other ultrasonic skin spatula. This is actually definitely so much better than the Kinga. So you can see all that dirt coming out from my pores. So what I do is I wipe it off in between. Oh, I got some of that in my eye. Okay. So I'm going to come up over here. Now, if you wanted to take this under your eyes, you could. You would just want to switch it to low mode. Okay, so now I'm going to work on my forehead. That's the gunk that came out. Okay, so I'm going to go in. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a look at my forehead really quick. and see if I see any blackheads. And then if I do, I just take the corner of the spatula and I just press it along there to get them out. I don't know if you can see that, but I do have some. This thing is amazing, by the way. It really works really good. Ooh. So if you're someone that has large pores and you get a lot of blackheads, look, that's all that oil coming out of my pores right there. Ooh. Oh, this is a delight. I could sit here forever doing this. And this magnifying mirror is great for seeing all of your pores. You could really see everything in there. It reminds me of a mag lamp in the treatment room. So this is such a great gift that they give you with this. Okay, so where I see that I have a lot of congestion is right in here, and that's normal for me because I have large pores. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to work on this side of my skin, and then I'll work my way up to the forehead, and then I'm going to go in and tackle this area for extractions, and then my chin. See, when you're using this for extractions, you have to be careful not to dig too hard into the skin, because if you dig too hard into the skin, it's going to irritate it. Oh my gosh, I love it. It is so good. I definitely agree that this is worth the price tag. I got this part of the Skin Beautiful RX sale, so the Labor Day sale. Alright, so now let me do my forehead right here. And it's definitely a gem so far. It's a night and day difference compared to my other ultrasonic spatulas. I have a professional one that died, and then I have my Kinga one that also died recently, and I was like debating on whether or not if I wanted to spend over $100 on a new one. And I'm glad that I decided to go with the Lemieux one because so far, so good. Okay, so I'm just going to come up here and do some exfoliation right here, cleaning out those pores, and then I'm going to go in and do some detail work. Okay. So I'm going to come up here. I had a deep blackhead there that I couldn't get out myself, and this just really got it out. I am amazed. Sorry, guys. Okay, so I'm going to turn this off for a second. If you are someone that has a lot of blackheads and you have trouble with exfoliating or extracting at home, this is the best way to do your extractions because it is so gentle on the skin. It doesn't hurt and it will wiggle that blackhead right out of the skin. And it's just so amazing. Like, this is really powerful because I've had a couple of blackheads here that I couldn't get out on my own. I've been like working on them, but they wouldn't come out. And then I just took this and just gently just ran it really slow right in that area and they just popped right out. Oh my gosh. All right, so I'm going to continue on with this. I'm going to show you how I'm going to use it around my nose and on my chin. And then I'm going to go off camera and finish up my extractions because it's going to take me a little bit of time and I don't want this to be like a super long video. So let's cleanse and exfoliate the chin and the lip area. So anywhere where you have those blackheads, you can spend a little bit of extra time working them out like how I just demonstrated. So I'm going to go over my lip with this. Very gently. So if you have any clogged pores around the lip, this will work beautifully. I just go up. And then for my nose, I'll just go up like this. Come around the edge. The nose is always fun because it's the oiliest part on your face because it protrudes. And so much stuff gets collected underneath here. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go off camera and do some more extracting, and I will come back and we'll finish up the rest of this facial. Okay, I'm back and I did some extra work here around my nose and right up and through here on my forehead because I had a lot of clogged pores in that area, a lot of congestion that I needed to get out that I haven't been able to pay attention to. And I have to tell you, the Skin Perfector is amazing. I'm so in love with it. Oh my gosh, we'll come back to it because we're going to use that for the last part of our facial. So after I finished with the Skin Perfector and working on those extractions, I took a cotton round soaked with the Isocell recovery solution and went around my area to remove any traces of bacteria from those extractions. And now we're going to go into our O2 infuser and we're going to infuse some serums into the skin. So I'm going to go in with the Essence Toner for this because I did just do extractions. I did some Isocell recovery solution, but we did extractions and exfoliate, and I just want to add just a little bit of hydration to my skin. So Now, what I'm going to do with this is I am going to infuse the TGF Booster. So I'm going to put 3 drops, actually I'm going to do 4 drops of the TGF Booster. I'm going to do 5 drops of the EGF DNA Serum. This is going to help repair that exfoliated skin, especially where I went in with doing those extractions a little bit more aggressively. And then we're also going to put in, actually, I'm just going to infuse this into my skin by itself. What did I do with the cap for this? What the heck, there it go? Uh-oh, I lost my cap. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, guys. I misplaced the cap for my infuser. So I'm just going to give this a stir. And we're going to infuse these into the skin. Almost there. Can I just tell you that this feels so good after doing those extractions and that exfoliation? And you can see that it's instantly starting to calm down that redness that I have. Because I went to town. That's the esthetician in me. I see clogged pores and I want to go after them. Okay, so next what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the RX Complex Serum. So this is a serum. It's an all-in-one serum, and I have to tell you, this is the first all-in-one serum that truly is an all-in-one serum. You got your vitamin C, antioxidants, your peptides, and your hydration. So fine lines and wrinkles, it brightens, it protects, and it helps lift and firm the skin. So we're gonna go 5 drops of this. So I could have put this in with my infuser, but I decided just to penetrate in those growth factors by themselves, and then my plan is to work this into the skin with my hands while those are absorbing. So I really love to use this serum in the evenings, but this is a great serum to have on hand or for when you're traveling and you don't have time to go through all the layers of your the steps of your skincare routine. So when you're short on time and when you're traveling, if you don't want to take, 3 or 4 serums, you could just take this serum and be done. So really, really have been enjoying it. Now this just came in, but I had 3 packets of these samples, which I could get at least 2 or 3 uses out of if I put it in my infuser. So that's how I was testing it. And I really, really like it. I have just applied it onto my skin without the infuser, and I really like this serum a lot. I actually really like it for during the day too, but I wanted to test out their vitamin C to see how my skin would react to it, and so far so good. This uses 2 forms of vitamin C. You have magnesium absorbable phosphate, and then you have, I can't pronounce it, ammonium absorbable phosphate. And I have issues with vitamin C irritating my skin. So far, I haven't had any issues with this vitamin C serum. All right, so the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna infuse some Oh My Glow activator and serum into the skin. So let's do that now. And this is just going to be a light cocktail. So I'm just going to use a little bit of the activator, and we're going to go in with 3 drops of this. Now you can apply the TGF Booster to this if you like, or you can forego it. I'm just going to add 2 drops of this to there, and then I'm going to infuse this into my skin, and then we're going to go into the sheet mask. So I wanted to make a correction. If you guys watched my Get and Ready With Me video, I mentioned that the EGF DNA Serum is not safe for those of you that have had skin cancer or have precancerous lesions. So that remains true. The one that I'm not so sure about is the TGF Booster because it is plant-based. I'll have to check with Lemieux, but if you guys have had skin cancer, if you have precancerous lesions, you want to be using oncology safe products, especially when it comes to your growth factors. And I believe osmosis stem factor is oncology safe, and I know Neogenesis is, which I just wanted to make note of that. Okay, so now that we have that on our skin, we're gonna go in with this BioCell sheet mask. So you leave this on for about 15 to 20 minutes, and this one's main purpose, it kind of does it all. It says brighten and clarify. And it says, serum saturated mask features freeze-dried marine collagen and advanced microencapsulation delivery system for unparalleled results. Marine collagen, potent peptides, powerful antioxidants, botanical extracts, and a stable form of vitamin C help hydrate, brighten, and firm, reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles after one application. Now, you may be wondering why I put all these serums on my skin before this. And the reason being is that once this is on my skin, after I take it off, I am not going to put any serums on the top of it. I'm just going to put on my final touches with my moisturizer and my eye cream. And this is really loaded with serum. Just let me tell you that right now. Okay, so let's take this apart here. So this is my first time using this mask. So this side with the paper of the mask, that's the side that's going to touch your skin. And then this side with like the plastic sheet is going to be the outside of the skin. So we are going to apply this now. This is a pretty thick mask. Oh, wow, it feels amazing. And it has these flaps too that you could cover your eyes with as well. Okay, so this feels pretty good. Feels similar to the Pro Firm mask, but this has different ingredients, and I wanted to try it to see how it is because a lot of people really love this, and I believe that this is an award-winning mask for Lemieux too. So, okay, so now what I'm gonna do, wow, there's so much serum in here. You could probably reuse this mask if you seal it up really good and keep it in the refrigerator. So I'm gonna just take this serum and put it all over my neck and my chest. Put it here on my lip area too. And I'm going to leave this on for probably about 15 minutes. I'm not going to use any device to penetrate this in, no microcurrent. I'm just going to simply just leave this on my skin and we'll see how it does. I really want the focus of this treatment just to be solely on the Lemieux product so we could really see their performance. Well, all right, so I will be back in a few. For you guys, it'll be about 15 minutes for me. We'll take this off and we'll finish up this facial. See you in a bit. All right, everybody, I'm back. Now let's remove this mask. Oh, it just feels so good. This mask is really nice and cool feeling. So if you've done like an exfoliation treatment, this just feels amazing, just like the Pro Firm mask. So let's go ahead and remove it. Oh, look at that. My skin is instantly calmed down. Wow. We have another winner here. OMG, look at that. It looks so good. Wow. Wow. I just really love Lemieux. Oh my gosh. Like I said, everything that I've tried, I've actually really loved. With the given things of their phytonutrient cleanser just wasn't right for my skin. I do like their O2 calming gel too, by the way. I've tried that. So now I'm going to go in with their eye wrinkle corrector. And we're just going to take a nice little, a half a pea size amount of this and just apply it to my eye area. So I have been testing this out since Tuesday of this week, and I have to say, so far, I really like this eye cream. It feels really good around the eyes. Of course, it's too early to tell for any sort of results. Sorry, I have like a little lash in the corner of my eye right here. So it's too early to tell results wise, but as a first impression for almost a week of using it, I really like the way it feels around my eyes, and makeup applies beautifully with it. Now, I picked up the Collagen Peptide Serum. So this is like a light lotion, and I have a sample of it that I've been testing. So I picked this up for like a daytime moisturizer to test out. Now, I've tried it a couple of times and you could see the texture of it, the consistency. It's just like a light lotion. So Lemieux's two moisturizers that they have are the BioCell moisturizer, and then they have the 24-hour, I think it's the Age Defy cream. Now those seem a bit too heavy for my skin right now, but my plan is probably in the winter time I will test those out. They also have some lighter lotions such as the Sheer Hydration, which is too light for me. I got a sample of that. I tried it. It was too light for me, but my husband loves that. And then they have the Essence lotion, I believe, which is the for those who have oily skin types. Too light for me, and this one seems like a good choice. Plus, it's got some beautiful ingredients in it. So now that we have that on the skin, we're gonna use our skin perfector to infuse all this into the skin a little bit more. So I'm gonna turn the power on. Hopefully this doesn't mess with the sound of the camera. And I'm gonna go to the mode. I'm gonna go to high pulse, and we're going to use this side of the spatula, and we're gonna go up. Move from in to out of the skin and just infuse those ingredients into the skin. So when we say infuse, we're penetrating the ingredients into the skin. Come over here. Okay, so let me go over my neck really quick. I'm not going to use this on my chest, just my neck and my face, and I'm avoiding the thyroid. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to low pulse mode, and I'm just going to take this around my eye here and penetrate the eye cream a little bit deeper into the eye. And then I'm going to take it up here above my brow. Just penetrate it in there a little bit more. I wonder if I can get a lift with this. No. Okay, I'm going to come over here and do the same thing. I feel like I look so much better than when I did before we started this facial. Okay, so I'm going to turn off my infuser. I'm going to wipe off the tip, take my cavity side wipe, and replace the cap here. And there we have it. So here is my skin after. Look at this glow that I have. So beautiful. Wow. I just love these products. Okay, so now we're gonna go in with my SPF. So the beauty about using that skin perfector to infuse your products right away, just like any other product penetration device, is you could just go ahead and go in with your SPF after, versus having to wait for those products to really sit and absorb into the skin. So I'm going in with the Colorescience No Show Mineral Protection. So I'm at the very end of this. So this I use on my neck and my chest. So at first when I put this on, it does look a little bit white, and that could just because I'm at the tail end of it, and maybe there's a few days like I forgot to shake it. So, but it will blend into my skin. So I'm gonna put that there. And then next, I'm gonna go into my facial sunscreen. And I'm gonna go in with the Colorescience Total Eye. This is the 3-in-1 Eye Renewal in medium. I really wanted to do this facial later in the day so I could just let these all absorb into my skin without having to put on sunscreen, but I just wanted to take note of like how much better my under eye looks. Oh my gosh. But it didn't work out that way. So I'm going to take that, and then I'm going to take my concealer brush. And then what I just do is I just blend this into my under eye area and put it above. I think I'm getting to the end of this one. Okay. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my Flex. I wanted to show you how I apply my SPF. So I'm going to add a little bit of the bronze to this because this is the Flex in medium, and it's just a tad bit light for me. So I'm just going to go ahead and take some of this. So when it comes out white, just so you know, and it will change color. Like it has these microsphere color beads that will adjust to your skin when you rub it together. But I'm just going to take a little tiny bit of the bronze, not very much, because if I put too much of this in, it's going to make me look like an Oompa Loompa. So, and then I just apply this to my skin all over. Now, when you first apply this, it seems like really heavy on the skin, and it seems like you have a lot. But I will tell you, once you give it like 5 minutes after you apply it to adjust to your skin. And I like to leave it on for about 5 minutes before I apply anything else on my skin, like my makeup or anything like that. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, next what I like to do is I like to take my Rose Ink foundation brush, and I just stipple this onto my skin just a little bit, just to kind of get it evened out, especially in my hairline, and just to slightly blend it a little bit more into my skin. So I just need a little bit more right here that I missed. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this sit on my skin for about 5 minutes. And I'm going to go do my hair, and I will come back and show you what this looks like after it's been sitting on my skin for about 5 minutes, or it'll be like about 15 minutes probably. And because as you can see, it just kind of looks like it's a lot of, it looks a little bit heavy, but you just have to wait for it to settle, and then it will just blend into your skin really, really nicely. I hope I'm making sense. I'll be back. All right, everybody. So I went and just like smoothed out my hair a little bit with the T3 airbrush duo. I smoothed it out yesterday with their new airbrush, and I filmed that video and posted it yesterday. And then this morning I had to go in with my airbrush duo to just smooth out my hair because I was left with some frizz and some kinks from the new airbrush. And then I just have a Velcro roller here chilling to give me some volume here. But the point of this isn't about my hair. It's about my skin. So this is what the Colorescience Flex and Medium looks on my skin after it's been on it for about 10 minutes. I haven't put anything else on my skin. So as you can see, it looks like my skin, and you could still see my natural skin underneath. Like I have a hyperpigmentation spot right here. It is lightening up, yay. But this is what it looks like. So what I will do from here is I will go in, I will put some eyeshadow on and touch up my concealer if needed. And then I will powder, put on bronzer, blush, and some mascara and some brows, and I'm going to film the intro of this video. I apologize if this video kind of seemed all over the place. I really haven't been myself for the last week. I've been, ill, and I'm just finally starting to feel better. And so I'm a little off, and plus Mercury is in retrograde. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed me sharing with you my love for Lemieux. There's going to be more videos to come. I'm going to perfect this facial, and we'll try it next time with the Perfect Renewal system and maybe something else. I'm always adding to my Lemieux collection to test these products out for you guys because, like I said, they are a hidden gem, and I absolutely love this product line. All right, I'm sending you all so much love and light, and I will see you in the next one. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye.